Hey y'all, this is Angel. We remember Angel from 2 weeks ago. This is the freestyle set that she got. And then this is Angel today. She has her graduating / senior pictures coming up, so I was trying to change it out. She was only missing like 2 gems. Now, normally my clients come every 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, but we made an exception because this time she needed, like I said, to get picture ready. She had a specific look that she wanted to do. And let me just say, I don't have a problem putting gems on, but getting them off, oh my God. Once the gems are off, we're just going to go ahead and remove the previous design. I am using, I think that's a cone bit, and it's coarse. It helps get it off easy and quick. She has the extendo nails, so my God, does it take longer to get it off, but this bit makes it a lot easier. It also makes it easy to get some of that micro lifting out, which wasn't bad at all because it was only 2 weeks later. But then we're going to go in and start on her cuticle prep. Every time I touch your nails, I'm going to touch your cuticles. We want to get those off of the nail plate and get ready for design. So I go on with the football bit, and then you see I go on with this flat-headed one. It kind of pushes it up, so it makes it easier to clear off your nail plate and to nip the actual cuticle after this step. And the final step before we start the nip is using the sanding band. I'm using that to get out the rest of that micro lifting that might be closer to the actual nail plate, because I don't want to dig into the natural nail. I just want to get whatever is loose off. And then once I have done that, I'll go back around just to buff the shine off of the natural nail that has grown out for the new growth and to get it ready for our next stage, which is going to be primer and application. This is probably my favorite, but still the most scariest part about doing nails, because it's not hard to nip somebody. So doing this, I really do take my time. I tell my clients, I will nip what I can see, but I'm not trying to go digging. So never expect perfection, but I'm going to make sure that it looks clean, okay? You see I had this one little spot right here I was trying to get off. I did get it off. I had to stop myself from trying to pick at it and just get what I could get. So next is we're going to use some Tammy Taylor alcohol spray and help get that dust out of there that was up there from me cleaning off the cuticles. Next, I'm going in with Tammy Taylor's acid primer. And then lastly, I go in with Young Nails Protein Bond. That is my secret sauce for my retention. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and go in with our first finger. I always swipe some monomer on the previous laid acrylic because it helps the acrylic stick. So then I come in with my bead at the back. It's a medium, smallish bead, and it's not heavy and liquid, so it makes it easier for me to mold it, letting it drop there close to the cuticle but not touching the cuticle. And then it's just a small little pat pull. And then making sure I utilize my time to smooth everything out. Next is what most people call sealing the cuticle. I'm just going around the back of it with a 5-in-1 bit so that I can make sure that I don't have any extra acrylic running into that cuticle area. And then my absolute favorite part is hand filing. I'm using Tammy Taylor's peel and stick files. I have a 100 grit on one side and then a buffer on the other side. You'll see when I start my filing that I'm starting always underneath, never really on the sides. And I am making sure that I'm not digging into her natural nail at the corner. So I'm making it as straight as possible from the side angles first. Next, I'm going to file from the top. Because the shaping, you're going to shape the nail from the bottom, but as far as the client view and how people see the nail, you want to make sure that you clean up the sides, make it so it's not as bulky. That's where the illusion comes from, so that nails don't look like chiclets. So make sure that you bring down those sides. Don't really mess with your apex in the middle too much. When I'm on the apex in the middle, I'm really just smoothing over. And then I just flipped the file over and used the buff side. And oh my God, these things are butter. I will never go back to them little ass square buffers. I will always use this as a buffer. So much easier on the hand, and it really does leave the nails so smooth after. You could almost let the client walk out just like that. Give it a final once over with my finger to make sure it's smooth, and then we will go back in with the Tammy Taylor alcohol spray to get all those dusties out the way. And before design, I always like to wipe down with acetone to help etch out anything that the buffer missed. Now listen, these Frenchies, okay, I have learned to appreciate Frenchies. They are one of the tougher techniques, if you ask me, as a nail tech. Well, a lot of nail techs, honestly. So watch me in high speed, okay, because I took my time to make sure that I got these right, because she was getting Frenchies on every finger. This Frenchie right here at the end got turned into a sugar finger. So it's textured, and then the other ones has some jewels on them. Anyway, look at me bringing my life together, getting this Frenchie together. I am using my striper brush to fill it in. I need to buy a bigger brush to be doing the fill-in parts, because I'm using Tickle Pink's black gel paint. Oh, so much easier, so much smoother. And I did also paint the nails with a top coat before I started my Frenchie. It made it a lot smoother. And I am so sorry, y'all, but it was like 9 o'clock at night and we was ready to go. We was done. We did the work. We did the thing. I didn't record the other designs, but at the end of all my services, you always get a rub down with lotion and cuticle oil so that you don't leave ashy. And here are the final designs. What do you guys think? Aren't they so good? I really do like using gel paint out the pot than gel polish for nail art now. It makes a heck of a difference. These are so stinking cute. I know she's going to be gorgeous in those pictures. See you, Angel.